of it are. B-Money might come up. We'll see. We also have like a bunch of fans running, so me trying to call her is kind of drowned out by the fact that there's fans downstairs. Hopefully. Oh, what do we got here? Ooh. Oh, she'll like this. Sadly, this isn't a treat that we get to do on stream, but you mix it into the food, and all it contains is water, tuna, and salmon. I mean, this is a brand that I really like. Yeah, it's basically just... Because the thing is, with a lot of cats, they, if they're just eating dry food, they have very low moisture in their actual diet, which is not good for their kidneys. So B-Money gets dry food twice a day, and once a day she gets the smaller cans. She gets about a kitchen teaspoon of like a small spoon of canned food. We have it's a colored pencil. Ermagerd. A ruler. Toy. This, although adorable, will not be going on her because she will not let me. We haven't actually gotten a wand toy in a little bit. Oh, I think it's been like 2 months since we got one. Last one, which is fine because I've got plenty of those because it's her favorite. And then the last one is this is what's always really cool because you're always going to get like a kicker, a catnip toy, usually a ribbon toy. This is a you put treats there actually because this is probably good. I can even keep it here. Oh, it's got little suction cups. I guess this would be good actually to keep up here, to keep it on the desk, and then she'll just eat it off the mat. Either way, I pay. I think it's still $20. I'm not sure if they've actually raised the price on it. If they have, I still find it a great amount of value. Especially because it's really good quality. But anyway, prepare for loud? Apparently, yes. So, I think I'm loading this one. Alright, so here's the dealio. I don't know if we're ready for Yasma. This is, if I'm not mistaken, save before we did our first attempt. I didn't want to like load up. Usually I like have the game already been playing ready to go. Uh-huh. Thanks, game. Alright. We may or may not need to grind some levels. I know I did that a little bit. We're still on 0. Okay. Alright. Oh, this tells me though. No, I don't want to take a screenshot. God damn it. Thanks. So since we're good and going, I think it's this one. We'll find out in a second. Because we need to basically have an amount of time. We can still use saves, but we basically have to get back to Yasmin immediately, or else Yasmin will heal back to full. And if I remember correctly, the strategy was we're basically just dipping out, getting all of our thing back, coming back in, and then using summons immediately. I remember Ultima more or less being our powerhouse. Although in the case of both Ultima and Chaos, I think we're still just using Chaos on Vaughn. They're mostly just spamming heals. This is mostly just to oh, right. Thank you. This is mostly just to withstand not running out of all of our all of our materials. Everyone else has their thing on, right? Cool. Oh, right, and it's weak to... Right, I remember we did this. Okay, cool. So it is weak to dark, which is why I put this on. It's basically a holy element. So, irony is that Ultima's really not going to help us actually hit it. I suppose alternatively we can have Penelo come in. I don't think she has any good summons. Forget. Either way. I don't want it to be too fast. So Bosch will... So the problem is Bosch is gonna... Oh, welcome back, Rashford. Bosch is gonna... Actually, come to think of it, that's not a terrible idea. Oh, Bosch already has it. Okay, right. So... I mean, I suppose we just make Ultima the party leader. It's really the only problem we really run into is that the summons run out of all their MP. Well, the other nice thing, are you not in range? Oh, alright, well, that's bad. The other nice thing is that Ultima spamming this heal is going to pull aggro, which means we're going to have to... I mean, Bosch might actually be more equipped to tank it. Either way. The other worry that I have is, knowing how this game works, is gonna go in a murder mode when we get to a lower level. Alternatively, if I spend an amount of time purely just grinding a couple levels, we're gonna have a higher damage output and a higher level of damage mitigation. Which is gonna pan out very well on another aspect of where we got problems. Sure. I mean, either way, Bosch is within range to nuke at everyone. So what I found is, at least what we found last week, going through our cycle of summons was chipping away about like one block full of health. Which means we just do this 20 times. So that's a thing. Oh, did Bosch run out of his not take damagey powers? I mean, honestly, I should probably move this further upwards. Yeah, because not only that, when we leave out of the summon thing, Bosch will then put Shell and Protect, which is going to keep Vaughn alive for a little bit. Because that was a problem before. Vaughn does a summon and then just immediately gets chunked for all his health. Which is additionally weird because he's got the second most health out of anyone. Right? Right. Okay, so we got a bubble belt on him too. No, not particularly. I kind of have a good idea as to what we got. Like, I do still remember from the last couple of weeks of what we've run into, what we've seen. It absorbs holy, extra damage from dark. It's doing a petrify thing, which we get to remove immediately. I'm largely just trying to preempt. Bosch taking too much damage. Now, alternatively, there we go. Alternatively, we would like to dismiss Ultima before Ultima actually runs out of time, because then Ultima will do a Ultimate attack. Oh, that's it. Which does deal holy damage, which will heal a negligible amount of health to Yasmin. I would, yeah. I'm assuming that it's something involving holy or accidentally casting life. So far, I've not noticed anything that's actually having Yasmin gain a significant amount of health. Oh, that worked. Well. So I would like Bosch to whip out the Protect and Shell. There we go. Wait a moment. I'll see once. There we go. Alright, now we go. We only. Oh, yeah, we got Zodiark. Good to know, thank you. Actually, that might be a good idea. Oh, we only have one thing that ignores Reflect. Which is currently not on Vaughn. Actually, we might just want to put that on Ash. At which point, we'll have a bigger problem of Vaughn will destroy someone with Scathe. Oh. I remember we got Zodiark and was not impressed. I forget why. I just remember Zodiark was a bit lackluster considering the amount of effort it took to get it. Alright, I forgot it does this too. Cool. Oh, wait. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna basically need Chaos to spam heals to pull aggro. Unless. Does that. Oh, okay. Actually, it's got aggro. Sweet. I mean, I'm still gonna need to spam heals so Vaughn doesn't die. Vaughn is gonna do a lot of our damage. Actually, it's kind of about even now. Both Vaughn... Well, hold up. Bosch more or less chipped off an entire bubble of health. And if Vaughn should in theory have a higher DPS. So what we're gonna do is, there we go. Need to help Chaos a little bit with that aggro. Before forgetting... Right, we put this on from an earlier strategy. Is Opal Ring? Oh, we have 2 of them. Oh, that's really helpful. Yeah, we'll get that ready right now. Was there a particular reason? Because, I mean, honestly, I should probably just stick her with a shield. It's not like she's going to be dealing a lot of... Oh, Biblos from FF5. I hope it's a reference to Final Fantasy V, because that will make me happy. I'm assuming... we'll see how this goes. have anyone that's going to be using maces, but... Oh. Holy Magicite. Oh, that's not it. Oh well. Is it like a 1% chance on a Tuesday that if you have a mace wielder equip the Thieves' Cuffs and steal from Yasmet, you might get half of the thing? Looting in this game is dumb. Oh my god, really? So. I mean, if we have to reset this, I would not be opposed to... Actually, no, I would be opposed. I was gonna say, would not be opposed to scumming saves to run in, attempt to steal it, and then run out. That'd be fine. I was doing this, right. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think anything cures sap? I'm gonna give this the old college try. We'll see how this goes. Because it's not really gonna change anything in here. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Nope, apparently not. Did you not put on? Okay. Hold up. Now, if I remember correctly, we could not put oil on it. But I wonder if we could just up our DPS output. I mean, I'll have to pretty much spam this. We are in dangerous territory here. Vaughn is also going to burn through all of his magic. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cue that. Right. Alright. So, I mean, even with haste, I'm wondering if it actually would be... Huh. I actually think Bosch is doing most of our damage. Vaughn doesn't have anything dark related to it, do you? Right, because that's... purely a thing that Penelo has. Pretty confident, immune to bio. Alright. Well, as long as Vanna's not getting hit. Yeah, so Vanna's doing about 10,000 damage. But Bosch is doing multiple hits for about... I mean, in the end, same amount of actual health. Yeah, I think... Oh. Do we still get the funky thing? Cool. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I guess not. So I think our actual probable strategy for this is going to be probably getting Bosch with the hasty boots. when Ultimate is out, that is probably going to be our biggest actual damage output. And as long as I'm pretty much spamming Renew, boss should have enough health to breeze through it. Also, I think I asked, and I don't remember what the answer was, there's no functional downside to having multiple attempts in Yasma? Like how we're going to be in Phase 5. Okay. It seems intimidating. That's so hard to check. Alright. Okay. I mean, honestly, we can probably just have this right away. Oh, that was fast. Oh, we got reflect. Alright, what the hell do we have on? Right. Probably. And then we're gonna give this a go. Just gonna figure if Bosch is just going. Here, let's see. Do we have anything else that raises his HP by a sizable amount without chunking his strength? I mean, honestly. And actually, I've never played the PS2 version. Actually, I can't really make a critical pass on that. I do know I've played two different versions of Zodiac Age, because this is the PS4 version, played on the PS5, and when this originally came out, I got like, oh, I never played the original 12, and my PS2 is questionably functional. I'll get this and I'll play this version. Not realizing that it actually was a completely different license board thing. But in the original one, yeah, and that was kind of what enticed me to this, is just because 5 is my favorite Final Fantasy, and I love the job system. I love how it works. Give this a go. Yeah, we're not losing a lot of... Oh, right, defense would be on here. Let's see. I mean... I love 10 as well. I did not... I would go so far as to say I hated 10 when it came out. I played it actually on stream a while ago and loved it. I fell in love with 10. I mean, I love 5, but I would say 10 is the best, because I think it's just so well rounded. Like it's great to come in it's great as a first Final Fantasy. It's great going in as somebody who's familiar with the series. Yeah, I love 10. 5, 10, and 8. Those things, like, I went in, so I basically been playing through the Final Fantasies. Oh, this is just... Oh, these are gonna give us health. I might wanna... Yeah, not only that, while I was playing it on stream, I was a decent amount into it. I started another run of 10. Using, so when I played it on stream, I was already familiar enough with it, and I went with the Expert Sphere Grid. I played it on the Switch version, which is excellent on the Switch. I did the Expert Sphere Grid, and, it was a thing, but I was like, I'm curious about doing the standard one, because I remember the standard one and not like when 10 came out, I was like 15 or 16, and I was convinced that I would hate it. So I went into it not wanting to like it. I think we're gonna do this, because it's not a great loss of stuff. Right, anyway. Oh, great. Well, this is gonna end in terribleness. Oh, Basha's Lure. Oh, that's bad. Maybe I should change that. Oops. This will all be fine. Right. So, about that. I will say, playing this version with the ×4 speed up is very helpful. And I will also say for 10, or for 12, I'm enjoying it, but by God is a good swath of this game infuriating. I'm typically pretty chill when playing games. I have absolutely lost my shit at several points in this game. Mine was 2. I hate 2. 2 is awful. 2, the Famicom version. I did not like 2. So I have played, actually, I never finished 13, but I was doing like all the Seedstone missions at the end. I could have finished it any time. And then I moved to Japan, and then I got busy living in Japan. I enjoyed 13, but not as a Final Fantasy game. There are several games that I can enjoy as games, but not as the game that it's... Like, Metroid Fusion is a terrible Metroid game, but is a really good game. 2 is just... It works on paper. But either you're playing the original Super Famicom version that is just grindy and time-consuming as hell, or you're playing the Dawn of Souls version that's just hold the A button and win. I haven't played the Pixel Remaster, which I hear fixes it and is a little bit better balanced, but 13's excuse is that it was supposed to be the Final Fantasy VII remake. Which is why the beginning part of the game is very reminiscent of the opening sequences of Final Fantasy VII. And why you just have Girl Cloud and Thinner Barret. I should probably take a visit to it. I don't know. My thing is, I've only played the Pixel Remaster of 1 and 5, and I was not impressed. Like, I didn't like... I mean, I could probably enjoy the Pixel Remaster of 1 more now that I've got the PS1 Final Fantasy Origins version. I'm looking for this thing. Just because if I want to play the original one, I have a means of doing so. We're going to run out of X potions, aren't we? And I should play the Pixel Remaster of... yeah, I like Saz. So... It's funny, I actually have 2 copies of 13. I've got the PS3 original, and I have a version that I bought on Steam while I was living in Japan, which comes with the Japanese voice actor. Japanese voice acting. 2 things really fun about this. 1, Hope and Snow are actually tolerable to listen to. I think I only used Hope like once in 13 because he was the only one with haste for a good swath of the game. Meanwhile, in the Japanese version, they actually get good voice acting. So we're in a pickle. Maybe I wiggle Ultima around. We're gonna have that payback. I can't see that. I really liked 8, but in a similar... I found... So, I remember trying 8 several times when I was in college. Largely, I would run out of time, and then I'd get caught up in something else, and then revisit back later and be like, oh, I gotta start from the beginning. I like the junction system. It's just kind of funny that the act of drawing spells is like the worst way to play it, rendering the draw system basically useless. Because you're mostly killing enemies to get stuff to then synthesize spells from the girlfriends. And like you're only drawing to get the specific girlfriends off of specific bosses. I mean, that was the other funny thing about 13 is that the whereas they use like New Zealand accents, I forget if it was New Zealand or Australian accents for Fang and Vanille. In the Japanese version, they've got rural Japanese accents, and I lived in rural Japan, so they just sounded normal to me. Can you get? Oh my god. I don't want to blow in the ether on a summon that we're about to lose, but at the same time, I also don't want to run out of explosions. How are we doing on those? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, so this is not sustainable. I mean, I guess I could just have Bosch not use explosions. I suppose that's a thing I could do. Or I can also just very much... let's give this a go. We're trying new things. We're learning. It's a learning experience. I mean, no. Well, I mean, this is fine, because we're about to... We kind of want to unsummon this thing anyway. My unpopular Final Fantasy opinion is, I do not like 7. I don't think 7 is a bad one. Granted, I've only ever played the PlayStation original, and I think it's poorly balanced over the duration of the game. Yeah, 7 is not. I think 7 is okay. But my thing is that if 7 is your favorite game, you are not wrong. You're only wrong if 2 is your favorite, because you should play literally any other Final Fantasy. Alright, time to remind myself why Zodiac wasn't very good. I mean, I guess if anything... Yeah, I shit on 2, but it's not that bad. Yeah, like... Oh. My thing with 7 is that... What? And again, I could play probably any different version of it. I thought it would have... I wish the materia was spread out in a different way. Like the ultimate materia that you get like later on, but it does nothing until you get a ton of AP. That would have been cool if there were a lot more things like that, like materia that you get early on. I mean, I guess if you want to get like the Aga spells, you can just grind on your base beginning like fire materia. What can we use that? I think, which is also like 7's not bad. I just and again playing it only in the PS1 original. I can think of ways that it can be done better, and by better I mean ways that I would enjoy more, which is not necessarily ways that other people would enjoy more. We need to not have lure on you. At least not yet. Definitely not double lure. 6 is great. My thing with 6 is that actually I should play the Brave New World remaster thing. Because my thing with 6 is that it's not that I use the same characters, it's that I just never use half the characters. And by the end of the game, I've got Realm with a fire shield, so she can just Meteo and destroy all of the things. And I have Mog built as a Dragoon, and he's awesome. What have we changed? Actually, all we've changed is that Bosch doesn't have Lure on him anymore. Right. I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, and I've only ever played 3 as the DS remake by way of my phone. I played a little bit of the original, and I know enough of the original to be like, I can. Yeah, so basically the strategy that I'm going with is I'm just running in, using the summons, and then escaping. I also feel this is not sustainable, because we've got like, I went in with 99 X potions, we're at 30 already. I mean, I've turned off Bosch's ability to use them, or demand of using them. Okay, what the hell does this do? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, let's not use those. Yeah, my thing with 3... And again, product of the time, it was the first Final Fantasy with a jump system. It was kind of dumb having, like, particular fights where bring in all the Dragoons, because they're going to have to jump to avoid, was it Garuda? Garula? One of the boss right after you get the Dragoon. So you got to jump to avoid it. I like 3, yeah. 3. The thing about 3 is that it was very advanced for its time and remains very good. Like, it came out in what, 1989? Yeah, it's kind of crazy the level of quality that's in it. I want to drink my coffee, but I need 2 hands. Or do I? I could pull this off with 1 hand. It would have been cool if there were more... Actually, there were quite a few areas where like you had to like mini the whole party. Like, not that you're required to use one job for a particular area, but more like areas where your jobs would be limited in choice. Because like obviously when you gotta like mini your whole party to go to one of the tight areas, you can only use spellcasting. Although then again, I say this as somebody who played Final Fantasy III for the first time after doing at least a couple of 4-job fiestas. Which is why Final Fantasy V is my best. 4 is another one that I should revisit. I've only ever played 4 on the Super Nintendo original. Actually, no, that's a lie. I played a good chunk of the PS1 version. I got to the moon. And then I died a lot. And then I went to college. That was my experience with 4 and that. But I still own a copy of Final Fantasy 2. The moon, yeah. Yeah, I hear the DS remake is really good. I hear they work in it a different way. But there's like a summon, or there's some aspect of it. Actually, this is the case with a lot of games, where there's... Because, the thing that I've been doing on the side is I was playing Bravely Default, Bravely Second. Actually, I'm almost at the end of Bravely Second. When they turn off the online features, you lose a big chunk of the game. Well, I guess Spawn isn't summoning. So yeah, Zodiac doesn't really hold up. Every time I've summoned Zodiac, it hasn't ended well. Now, on the other hand, right, we probably don't need him to have that anyway. I also felt like the Hermes Sandals wasn't really doing much. What do we have? Can I even raise your magic power anymore? Well, not with these. I mean... That is a lot of health. Alternatively, Vaughn doesn't have to be a spellcaster. What do we have? What do we have as far as, Well, let's take a good look at this. Let's take a good look. What if I just overblow his strength? Is that even a thing we can do? Sure. Oh, all the big strength ones are a different thing. Uh-huh. Alright, we'll give this a go. Which kind of makes me wish that I had literally organized this at all. Oh, thankfully we don't have a ton. No. Because the big thing with this is that we're just not outputting a ton of damage. Alright, what's the dealio with, let me remind myself. We've just not had him do the monk thing. What's the deal with this? When fighting empty-handed. But then therein lies the problem, what? I mean, we'll take a look at, sure. No, we put a dip with, like, the... Where'd it go? One of these. Oh! Okay, well, we'll roll with that. Yeah, why not? Uh-huh. I mean, this thematically makes the most sense. I mean, part of me wants to just... Here, I got a great idea. Cool. Right, because the big thing is I just don't want to organize the accessories, because I've got, actually good... Oh, god damn it. Run this way. I have actually good things set up. Oh, this isn't helping my argument at all. Oh, no. Sure, let's roll with that. Why not? Uh-huh. Alright, time to be disappointed. Oh, right. Oh, right, he's got Renew. I forgot about that. It's a thing that we have. Right, oh my god, right. Thanks. Alright, time for, let's get ready for letdown. Nope. You gonna punch? Yeah. Well, that's lame as hell. Oh. That's why you died. Ugh. This is really the best we're doing as far as attack goes. That you can use. Apparently. At which point, why don't I just use this? Oh, right. That'll be why. Alright, so I think the moral of the story... Actually, I'm just gonna back out of this. I don't see this ending well. Just because... We're just kind of... The way that I'm seeing it... So we do have a save just before I bravely ran away. The way I see it is we can... Ooh, that was fast. Damn! 3 and 1? Holy shit. Wow. And it's literally all the same link. Jeez. Thank you. I look over and say... And I think it's the same... I think it's the same one... Oh, Esteban Pa! I think it's the same one that we had... I know, right? For real. A couple of few ago. Oh, it was 5? Yeah, no, in my case, I just saw them all popping up. Alright, so... Oh, we can just go this way. Alright, so new plan. I think it'll be a waste of our time. In the long run. Hey. Thanks, Bosch. Bosch lives. I think in the long run it'll be better for us to just go get more levels. No, it wasn't the Lahuzu mines. It was... Oh god, what were the mines that were good? For the levels. Here, let's see if I can... Oh my god, yeah. It was Hannah? Okay, thank you. Wait, judging by this, it looks like I had a 50-50 chance. Right, because we had to go through the whole shebang to... Right. Yeah, those bats. Sure were bad. Now, similarly, I don't think Balthier has any good summons, or summons at all. Oh. But isn't Famfrit crap? Say yes. So yes, go with this. Oh, in other news, I did in fact. Thanks. I did in fact, right after stream yesterday, start up a new thing of Animal Well. So there's some, I guess, bookkeeping that I'll do before we play it again on Tuesday, just to prepare for the stream. So like things that I have ideas for, but I'll just kind of do all of the prep work for it before stream, just so we're not doing it on stream. I did notice that the map stamps that appear in the background next to numbers, those do not appear unique per save. So what I'm probably gonna do is just load up another save. There we go, right there. Load up another save. Run through and basically just do nothing but put those map symbols on there, just so I have an idea as to... Because We've run into, yeah, two of them next to 1. So we've run into ones that have numbers of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 of each, like 2 to each number, and then there were 4 of them with the number 2 under it. And I have some ideas that this might involve. Also, we go this way. Oh, so how would I like to do this? One, I'll do it without saving because I'm a wild man. Balthier will probably rip good and well. Go team. Sadly, I think we're gonna need to take those Genji gloves off them. License for, there we go. Right, we do not have a ton of those. We got 77 on Bosch, 79 on Vaughn. I think Fran is kind of losing value now just because we sort of, like, her thing was to be a backup healer in case the thing was rolling out silence. We can just kind of get around all of it. I mean, she's... Good work, team. Point being, I'm not really seeing any value in actually leveling up. Fran. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Right, thank you. Oh, she is. Okay. I thought. Oh, wait. This was a save before we went and did the whole Yasmin thing. So in getting Yasmin to, I'm gonna say about what, 75 to 80% health. Actually, it's probably closer to 80, but I think it's more in our benefit to not be level 70 to 80. Bosch is actually doing really solid damage too. Actually, what we're gonna do is, because no. He was getting pretty murdery with this. I mean, I guess the Doom doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of does with the ones that are healing up to full. Because Balthier might actually pan out as a better DPS source. Thanks, computer. A better DPS source than Vaughn. Because with Vaughn, it's really nice to have big, flashy numbers. There's also a lot of wind-up for it. And Balthier just kind of goes. Just kind of does his thing. I mean, not to mention the fact that he'll basically just keep haste on himself and the party. Actually, it's really mostly just relevant when he's actually the one to summon out. Oh, we'll see if Fanfreed actually does what he wants to. I guess I could load up the save where we're near, or mid Yasmin, just kind of see how Fanfreed does. I think we'll probably, we'll just fit him with the bubble belt. Because ideally he won't be getting hit enough to make use of the gloves. The little dragon summon guy? Maybe? Which one are you talking about? We have all of the summons. Yes. And at least for our purposes of Yasmin, Zodiark kind of sucks. Which, I mean, it might just be because he's on Vaughn, and Vaughn isn't really equipped to, not die. Yeah, we have Zodiark. I'm not feeling the whole Bosch having this thing out. I mean, I guess I could do these. What, 90? What's the other one at? 96? Sure. Great. We don't really need him to be defensive. We just need him to blow shit up. Right, this way. Actually, while we're, oh. Oh, that's bad. Alright, well, don't kill everyone, team. That confused. Yeah. Bosch, live. Ah. Cool. No, it's kind of been the ongoing theme with summons in the Final Fantasy series is that they're described as really powerful, but compared to the rest of your party, they're just kind of like just do crap damage. Like in the joke about Bahamut doing Giga Flare and hits for like 200 damage. Alright, so I mostly just want to see what Famfrit even has as far as abilities. Mostly just needs Renew. Alright. Okay. I can see this working. Oh shit, it just lasts, doesn't it? Okay. Alright, we're just going on a date with Famfrit? I jokingly refer to the summons innate as girlfriends, because they're just GFs. This, we're literally going on a date with our summon. Okay. I'm not a fan of how it makes everything look like we're in a dream. I also don't like how it's gonna get me killed. That also is a bad thing. Go team! I say it's gonna get me killed. I'm the one that just ran through a cave and aggroed all of them. Death monsters. Are we good? Housekeeping. So speaking of murder, There is that one switch that will spawn, like, what, 10 of those bats? The problem is that it spawns 10 of those bats. Which, although giving us a lot of experience, also killed us more than Zodiac. So, maybe let's not do that. What I mostly care about is if we do this and it'll get everything to respawn again. Because we're going through effectively 2 rooms at this point. Can we open the... Is that it? Okay. In its defense, that's probably where the hinge is for the door. Also, Bosch is now a ranged damage dealer. Mm-hmm. Dat range. Mm-hmm. So yeah, these bats in groups will just make your day suck. Actually, we're probably gonna move... Oh, never mind. There is that low. Right, I changed it to be more prioritized in Husband Play. Is this for the... Yeah. Wait. Ah, this one. Yeah. So I guess running back and forth between these two places quick. Balthier was at level 70 when we came in. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. And if I really wanted to turbocharge it, we could just remove everyone else and have Balthier go in here solo. That's probably a bad idea. So, speaking of, we were talking about earlier about Final Fantasy III. That's basically how I did stuff. So the DS remake added Iron Giant, basically Super Boss, which is very dumb. But in order to actually accomplish it, I grinded everyone to... I don't even think I got to 99. I think I got to like 95. I'm like, you know what? Let's see if that's good. Which largely involved having one party member alive and then just farming the Crystal Tower for like red dragons and stuff. Good work, team. So if everyone else is dead, you get a lot of experience. But in this case, I mean, this would just be Balthier. Balthier would be getting 3 times as much experience, which, accounting for how quickly we're killing everything, might not actually pan out. Oh no, we love them. Okay, I want to get that one. And I guess the plus side also is that if we're only killing the bats, which currently is what I'm planning on, you know, I should... I think Penella's the only one that actually has float. Yep. Well, that sucks. I guess we're gonna be running over all these traps. Alright, so as long as we don't get the dragon thing in here. Because at this point, we're just kind of riding that smooth wave of, or get the computer to not run right over the obviously telegraphed trap. Like, what's the purpose of having Libra to see the traps if the computer is just going to run over it anyway? Now, I don't really know if I have a, let's see what we're going at. I mean, Bosch is doing pretty awesome. But currently, so this is the other thing. Bosch right now is our best damage dealer, largely because he can just rock a dark-based weapon, which Yasmin is weak to dark. Do we have a? Do we have any other dark-related things? Yeah, so this is the one that we can put on Bosch, and it just she does so much damage. Yeah, apparently that's it. Yeah, I know. Well, not only that, like the oh no, let's not go that way. The oh, like if an enemy happens to be, you know, within your the character you're controlling, if it's in their line of sight, the computer will just like, I'm going to guide you to this enemy, and will just run you clear over the trap. Which I suppose is the trade-off for not having to micromanage every aspect of this game, which would probably be some amount more infuriating. Meanwhile, this makes me happy. We got a times 4 speed modifier. It's also just now occurring to me, we're getting mostly incisors and arcana, which I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I've got 99 of both of them. Close enough. Or is there anything is there anything worth picking up off of these bats that I care about? Because right now it's not doing so hot. It's enticing me into picking up all the crap. I would like to think. Are we not at... Oh, Ash is out of... Oh, I was like... Right about that. I should probably... Where'd it go? Yeah. I might want to move that somewhere else. Just because that's a thing that we're going to be equipping quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Because, as is all too common in Final Fantasy series, we long past gone to where we need money for anything. Like, although I will say, I remember this game being a little bit better balanced. Like, there were many times where we just, like, it's not that we needed to farm money, but like, we weren't doing so hot on money. It was just kind of nice and different for an RPG. Actually, Bravely Second is another one where it does that very nicely. Where like you go to a new area and they've done a nice job, kind of gauging what your average amount of money will be when you reach there, and how many of the things you'd want to buy there, and then everything there is just expensive enough where you'd like to buy it all, but you really should budget yourself. You know... Actually, that's a good point, too. Yeah, we were rocking a good chunk of the game, because nobody needs LP anymore. You know? I mean, in this case, it's mostly just Ash doesn't use MP. Which is mostly just a thing if we happen to stand in one spot too long and she needs to spam lure. Or in this case, that we keep running over goddamn traps, because that one was fun. Running over goddamn traps because the computer has decided that they're so glowy and pretty. So these things give a lot of experience, but I'm trying to think of, because I remember very early on in the game there was that bridge where more or less enemies would endlessly spawn. I mean, there was the one in the Great Crystal, which, for better or for worse, will just continuously spawn. Yeah, no, a lot of RPGs, it's, even if you're not grinding, you're just not hurting for money. And it mostly is just it's just a matter of, at what point in the game does money stop being a thing you're worried about. I guess it's a little, I mean, in 5 it's a little different, just because depending on, well, especially if you're doing a 4-job Fiesta, like, what your party makeup is. What? Do you have a samurai? Yes. Then you should have this much money for X step. That's all. We may need to actually go and buy more teleport stones. Do you think it only is sold on that one particular airship? Yeah, we get them at some point. Some point from somewhere. Also, is Baltier 75? Almost. Almost there. Oh, is it not? Okay. I got an idea. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Here's where we're gonna give it a go. Transition. Go back to here. Bump into walls and shit. Will this get the bats to respawn? Because if there's 3 up at the door. Okay. Oh. Whoops. Whether or not this is, a better use of our time. Rather than running through the whole thing. Because at this point we're getting basically 10k every time we do this. And our people, the doubler, are getting 20k. As opposed to running through, clearing out the whole thing, backing up, doing this over again. Where we'll undoubtedly run over literally every trap. This almost seems more efficient. Alright, at this rate, how much, on average? I mean... yeah, we're still doing this about a dozen times per level. This might be more efficient, but it's a lot less interesting. So we're going to lower your threshold on that quite a bit. That being said, I kind of no longer care about building up a big old chain. From what I've heard, this is the best way to get experience. Like, this is the quickest experience for him. And we're at a point now where, I mean, sure we can go, you know, fight the last boss. If every other part of this game is with my experience, the last boss would die immediately, even when we're at our original levels. So I don't feel we're missing out a whole lot. Oh my god, where'd I put it? There we go. Yes, spend a lot of money. Yeah, and like in my case, I found the hunts more interesting than the main quest line. Yeah, so I was doing all the hunts as they popped up, which means every time we did a story boss, it would be I wouldn't even be actually playing the game. I would just like walk in, drink my coffee, and then win. I think I did. Right, I put a save down here. So this is from right before we started doing the whole grinding levels for Yasmin. If I want to go experiment, because we did that with 10, where I had a save file from before I prepared to do penance, and went back in and finished the game, not being everyone max level. Or max. I'd say stats. There we go. There really were no levels in 10. So I think we're going to scrap the attempts that we had on Yasmin earlier. I strongly feel that if I were to even continue with that, we would just wind up running out of resources to make it as feasible as it was. I mean, really, with the summon thing we were doing, it was kind of okay. I would just need to drop Bosch's threshold for chucking X potions at himself, because that's what we were burning through most of. Because it's like bring out the summons, having them just spam the heals, and then if the person dies, then Ash comes out and brings it back up. So I'm feeling that this party that we're looking at right now is going to be the one we're kicking in, because Bosch is very good at bringing out Ultima, and then dealing damage while that happens. Balthier is really good at dealing damage. And Ash is there to do cleanup. Clean up on Isle, everyone dead. So yeah, as we go in further, we get larger pockets of bats. Should be leveling. Someone should be leveling soon. Judging each pocket of 3 bats is 10k experience, 2k, or sorry, 10k, 20k under people with the experience level. Which I think we had this discussion that there are 3 in the game, but the 3rd one is like, hold up, because that might be worth looking into. Embroidered tippet. To the internet I go. List of trophy, no. Great crystal map. Maps of all rare monsters. Oh, fuck that. Oh, right, I was looking at... Right, this one, the FF12 sector, had the slightly better thing to go through. Alright, accessories. Embroidered tippet. Tippet. There we go. Ability strength. Value. We can poach them from coral. Oh, there are 3 that we can loot. Namsar Sansi, Feywood, Pharos Subterra. Oh, I think the Pharos Subterra one is the one that I was like, 5% chance to spawn out of a thing that appears never. Alright. Not necessarily a change of game plan, but we're going to take a quick trip to see coral. I mean, most people should have poach. Because if I get 1, then we can just put 1 on everyone and call it a day. And then I don't have to worry about like 1 person lagging behind on the experience. And I think we need to make a pit stop for X potions. And I'm going to assume Phoenix Downs and remedies. Alright. So we're going to, 1, save. Against my better judgment. Yes. Alright. We're going to save. We're going to go to Alpha 9? I forget what most places are called. Uh-huh. Wow, it was. Apparently I remember. Alright, Right, those vendors don't sell, but the one right in here will. Hello. Do we need any of these? I mean, I think we're good. Alright, we're going to other things. I mean, we might get something out of selling all the crap we have, but nah, I'm good. Alright, so we're going to the cheetah uplands. Oh, it's the cheetah and we're fighting Coral. I get it. Kinda. Right, this thing. Uh-huh. Alright, so the first step is to find them. Second step is to, I think most people have poach. I think the downside is if we poach it, we don't get experience from it. Which could be a problem. Mm-hmm. Also going to be a problem that 2 out of 3 of our party members don't have poach. Mm-hmm. We'll make do. Alright, we're gonna have to remember that this is a thing that I've done, or else we're gonna fight Yasmin. I'm gonna wonder why everyone stops at 10% HP. Alright. Next step, find where the hell they are. Oh, that was fast. Oh. Oh, I see where this is going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. About that. Alright, Balthier, I'm gonna need you to be a lot less of a badass. Do we have like a crappy katana? Here, let's try this. Why not? Remember when this was an important story element? Oh god. Who has sap? I know Vaughn does. Yeah, let's do this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have him just spam 1,000 needles to get it within a certain threshold of health. Alright. Alright, we need more corals. Alright. Alright, Carl experiment. Do the thing. I said do the thing. Alright. It worked. We just need more Carls. Uh-huh. So it is a... Yeah. It is a 5% chance to poach one of these off of a Carl. We only need one. Statistically, we only need to do 20 of these. We already got the thing we so desire. Another embroidered tippet. Apparently there are 3 of them we can loot out of things. I don't remember the 2 are that we got. Do I have sight unseen? That sounds like a thing that I would have. Is it like really crap? We need a false swipe. That's what we need. Does sight unseen hidden to have a false swipe attack? That would be helpful. Yeah, I figured it'd probably be worth a detour to get another one of these. Just so we have one on each character. All right. Really? Again, there's a lot of things in here that it just straight up doesn't tell us that that's what it does. Yeah, we have most people have it. Oh, must be blind. Oh, mean. Oh, mean. Oh, mean. Sure. This is the silliest thing. Here, ally. Valthier. Hit him with blind. And then not remove it. Also, don't do these. Cool. Oh, Balthier will... Okay. Literally, he's designed to do that one specific thing. Alright. I want to use the... Can I stop doing shit? I want to thank you. Alright, thank you. Oh. Right. Well, thank you! I did not know that was a thing it did, because nothing about the game told me that that was a thing that it did. Mm-hmm. Unless it does say that. Let me prove myself right. Uh-huh. And what we're also going to do, because we're not getting... Oh, yeah. I don't... We don't get experience off of... poaching, right? Oh. Wait. Okay, so there's no reason for me to have the experience level. I'm gonna make the strong assumption that we have in fact killed at least 20 corals. Or maybe we already picked one up, and I've just not noticed it. Nope. Well, no, don't. You won't put it on. I should probably... Hold up. I should probably move those to, not necessarily in the, grander scheme where I want things, but, really down near the bottom. Seems like a plan. So the ones that I use most frequently, I just put up at the top. The ones that I use in specific instances, just move at the bottom. Uh-huh. That's a quality idea. Well, I'll miss you, Bob. Right, but I mean, statistically, after we poach 20 of them, we should get at least one. As we all know, I'm an expert at math, and when there's numbers involved, I am all on that. I blinked. Did we get one? Nope. Oh, I might want to... I don't think it matters. I'm sorry, Balthier, did you not have... Oh, I guess he's permanent. Okay. Oh, right, it's not going to show in his status thing, because it's cycling, but we don't need to... Oh, God. Oh, God. And then the other thing that I'm kind of grappling with in my mind is whether or not it would be more efficient to go back to the Great Crystal and hang out in that one spot with the enemies that spawn continuously. Hey, got one. All right. And then just stay in one spot, and I can require minimal effort. Alright, well that was fun. Oh, wow, in this case we wound up getting one. get an embroidered tippet. And you already have one. Alright. Alright. There we go. So this will at least raise our efficiency. Oh, was it based on... Okay. Well, I mean, I could go back because we might have a better chance. I mean, it was also a thing, like, if we go in with strong AoE, probably a better chance than we have... Well, I'll go and give it a try, because yeah, that was my thought, is like, that would be the best experience gain. It might also be that once we cross a certain threshold... Because mostly that they were all like spamming life drain, so there's just no chance in hell that we're killing them. I will go run to that end. We'll give it a go. And you know, if we die, we'll just pop back up back here. Oh, right. I might want to have... I might want to have Balthier actually hit things again. Oops. I remember quite some time ago saying, I'll have to remember to turn these off when we, you know, leave this area. Oh, I guess we can do guild toss. That might be a thing I want to do. Oh yeah, and you just do your thing. Right. Alright. Alright, so this is gonna go a whole lot better because our biggest damage dealer isn't gonna stand there looking wondering when he's gonna get blinded. And I don't think bombs are AoE. I think they're still single target. Actually, might behoove me to... Do one of these have? I mean, stop is good. Sap might be, if they're susceptible to sap. That would be. Oh, look at that! They can be sapped. Well, I'll be darned. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll give it a go. I mean, it'd be even better if we could AoE sap. That would be. I don't think would necessarily counteract their health drain. Whatevs. So we are. I came to the strong realization that we probably weren't going to pan out so hot doing Yasmin. So I've decided that we should probably get some levels back. I've also come to realize I don't think Vaughn was doing really good damage output with magic because we were having big numbers with Scathe, but there was a pretty sizable windup to get it. And just comparing him to the amount of damage that Bosch was doing, just doing melee things. I was like, you know, it might be better to bring, because Balthier has Femfrit, which is a rank 3 summon, although it is, I think, the only one that's like the required storyline summon. So it's Oh. And Koi with the raid. Also the Nintendo 64 month resub. Welcome back, much appreciated. We are, we're prepping for... There we go. We were prepping for the Yasmin fight. Which is gonna be a thing. Hopefully the stream went well. Last I saw, you were doing the, crossbot of your own choosing, which, I think by the time I had to go was, like, right after you got a sword. Like, 8 hours into the seed. Alright, so this will either turn out fantastic for us, or we'll die. Also, both, maybe not put haste on people? Oh, you have. Alright. Alright, so this is gonna either turn out totally great, or we just die. One of those two things is gonna happen. So this is gonna spawn like 8 bats. Let me see how accurate that is. I'm surprised that I had the right amount. And I'm going to question why I haven't gone in here with an AoE. So, about that. You know, I think that's why I have this up here. No, not that. Thank you. So this is turning out as well as I remember. Is that what happened? I remember them all dying. I mean, this turned out a little bit better. In so much as things have died. Kind of. Alright. I guess that's a nice thing, is we can just bail out over here. Was that the case? Alright, so, we'll change this up a little bit. Alright, Vaughn, you go away. What we are going to need to do is, I don't need that to be up there. Because basically somebody dies, they come back up, and Bosch is just like, I have to put haste on them again! And then they die again anyway. Alright. Focus. So, I mean, we do want to go in there with haste. Like, that is a thing we want. See, it's just that easy. Now, if I remember correctly, we'd have to, I don't know, probably move across 2 rooms and then come back and get to do that again, I think. Good work, team. Alright. Oh. Well, yeah, we don't have to run too far. Well, someone's missing Libra because I can't see those traps underneath them. These things also suck. Go team! I think this is also in part why I didn't think to go over here and farm these things. I think it's kind of bullshit. It's alright. Thank you. They're all like really low in health. Good work, Bosch. Literally taking them, carrying the whole team. Oh, these don't have traps on them. Do we have a power armlet? Like, that's a not awful thing. Alright, I guess we did have one. How lame is it? Did I? Apparently I had... I'm sorry, in literally every other Final Fantasy, the power armlet raises your strength stat. I say literally, and I might not be true, but... The power armlet raises your damage. This doesn't have nothing to do with stun. It really throws me off. Right, this thing. This thing. Alright, so unless we find... Let's see. Unless we find a more efficient way to get the bat spawner to sort of speed up its bat production, I might not do this. I do think the Great Crystal area is just probably going to be better as far as mindless farming goes, just because we stand in one spot and... By God, they'll never stop. Alright, so bounty... Alright. No, sir. I don't like it. Because we don't really have AoE on this party makeup. I mean, I guess I can just inch Bosch out the door. No, so... Here's the thing on this, is we're getting 8 of them, like, immediately, but we have to deal with that. Like, if they were all going down right away... But, I mean, meanwhile, just running through the, Wait a minute. Does Gil Toss hit all targets? Oh! I mean... We do have a lot of money. This is a thing we talked about not long ago. Where the hell do we go? So I like how these bats don't count as flying enemies. Probably all for the better. Actually, I think Giltoss being associated with the samurai class is, in fact, referring to late Tokugawa era economic positions wherein the samurai class had no money and would do pretty much anything for money. So most samurai, often one would be without a daimyo, and two would have sold their katana to pay for pretty much rent and food. So most would be just wandering around lordless, picking up odd jobs, carrying around an empty sheath, because they no longer had a sword because they sold it so they could, you know, not die. Meanwhile, the merchant class, who as far as social standings went, were significantly lower in the social class than, I mean, a samurai or... One second, I need to... I can hate these things. Yeah, they would try to look like they had a thing, or they would be carrying like one of those like practice katanas made of wood. Some of them would actually be pretty adept at using a swordless katana. Alright, so, well, this kind of sucks. You know, it's not like I can't afford these. So Gildos doesn't look like it's actually doing a whole ton of damage, but it is hitting multiple targets. Which, I mean, for our purposes, fighting large chunks of mobs is probably good. Alright, so look at this little college try. Is this... Oh, right. Uh-huh. Is this gonna renew our bat thing? Actually, who else has Giltons? Doesn't most people have Giltons? Isn't that a thing? Oh, alright, never mind. No, most people do not have Giltons. You're right, I didn't realize that. Yeah, only the two Sky Pirates are the ones that have it. I didn't even plan for that. Alright, Balthier, I need you to literally do, like, nothing else but that. Like, that's your one job. Yeah, this is not panning out too hot. I mean, if I was going in with a different party makeup for our plans on Yasmet, this would probably work fine. At least comparatively, we're just getting eaten up. Eaten? We're just getting eaten up. Go team. Balthier, do you have... Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, we probably want to confuse this. But it is a thing that's good. Uh-huh. Yeah, this whole area just kind of sucks. This is kind of bullshit. Alright. Like, oh my god. I mean, I suppose I could just make everyone immune to confuse, but then they would get double experience. It's sort of the thing we're going for here. Yeah, with the fact that we have single target damage dealers mostly at this point, like... I mean, I guess alternatively... Here's the other thing. Penelo has... Dark. No, but Penelo doesn't have any summons. Right? Oh, well, she doesn't have any summons that I'd want to use. Alright, well, this is a party now. Good work, team. Because here's the thing, Penelo does have all the dark spells, and Yasmet's weak to dark. So, I mean, that is a thing. But yeah, with the way that our damage dealing is made out, fighting these in packs of at most 3, just kind of melt. I mean, before they can even become any bit of a problem. Similarly, I guess if I wanted to, we could go back to the thing where I just run back in and out of the same room, because there's 3 of these at the start, and when they die, and they just reset. But I mean, it's not with the fact that we've got like really quick load times, kind of makes that a bit more enticing. But at the same time, I guess we could kind of run halfway through here because it'll sort of mitigate the time of it just running through an empty area. Yeah, the problem is that everyone's just gonna run over all the trap. And touch crystal. Actually, we should probably save. It's been a minute and a half. So what's the next? Well, one, we're kind of changing up the boss strategy. What we're going in with. Judging by how Bosch was doing. Actually, not even that. Bosch and Balthier can just swap off who's using the Dark Katana. Right, because Balthier can use that, right? He has that thing, doesn't he? Oh, no, apparently not. Alright, well, so it makes that easier. So only Bosch is doing that. But Balthier does have the highest single damage output, I would venture. Especially over, at least just DPS-wise. Because that's the problem that I was having with Vaughn, is that he's dealing a lot of damage. It's just from a spell that takes an amount of time to cast. And even with haste on it, was not chipping away at the boss. It's quite the rate that I was wanting to do. Alright, so the breakpoint I'm gonna go first. Hopefully get up to. Can we? I'm gonna estimate about 85. We can go just to see how this different plan is gonna work out for us. Biggest drain of our MP is going to be the very likely case of computer mobs running over traps. I'm happy I guess alternatively, the one's currently not here. To further pad our wallets. I'm come to think of it, going further into here, it's going to clear out all the traps. Oh, the bats must be at two different levels. Some of them are giving me 3111, some of them are giving 3000. Hair over them. Not that this is relevant in any way. Just curiosity, isn't it? Also tying into, that was what I... This is why I loved RPGs when I was a kid. Yeah, there we go. I loved gauging, here's how much experience this enemy is giving me. I need to kill this many more to gain another level. This is largely relevant when I was playing Chrysalis as a kid. Because there are several points where there's literally a level check. If you're below a certain level, you just don't deal damage to enemies. So it's like, where are the most efficient places that I can go to get to a certain level before this point in the game? what, 7, or sorry, is that 81? Oh no, 80, okay. Alright, so we're slowly creeping up on that breakpoint. I mean, Bosch is going to hit it first, but Bosch is also kind of, unless Baldi approves otherwise. Bosch is kind of our biggest damage dealer. Oh my god. Team? How close is Bosch to leveling up? I got a number I'm watching for. Oh, okay, very. Alright, so Bosch's max health is 66-16. Okay. I wasn't sure how much of our HP is dependent on what equipment we have with, or what equipment we're using. No, not a new one. Okay. So yeah, I think we're gonna scrap the other Yasmet attempts, just because those weren't really gonna be going anywhere. Although knowing what I do, we're gonna need to go in with Bosch having a lower threshold on how much. I might even have that set already. Yeah, okay. Because this is very helpful for, because usually he's tanking. And usually it is very helpful for him to heal himself. But, typically what winds up happening is Ultimate comes out and just spams Renew, in part to pull aggro, and also in part to keep Bosch from dying. Good work, team. I am at this point just deliberately running over them because I would kind of like to clear them out because it's going to happen one way or another. Yeah, this area up here is actually running into about as many bats as we get from just spawning all of them at once, but we're killing them one at a time. So in about the same... That's actually super efficient. You know what I could do? I think I tried this before, it might not have worked the way I thought it would. If we run all the way to the end of here, because at this point I'm also not really caring about keeping up with the chain. Like, ideally they're just killing as much of whatever we can find. If I go all the way to here, dip into here, do they respawn on this end? No, but it might at the other side. Yeah. Oh well, experimenting. They might respawn to the other end of the tunnel, though. Yeah, because we're getting some respawn. Okay, this might work out. Mostly just kind of working out the nuances of how enemies decide they want to respawn over time. Also the trap. Yeah, because we're getting... Good work, team. We're getting the traps back in this one, too. Damn, they have such a random variance of how much damage they actually do. Oh crap! Okay. Oh, everyone's just been gaining levels, just sort of independent of one another. So it kind of seems like we're gaining a ton of levels. Boop. Bye. So for coming up on next Monday, one thing we're gonna do a bit ago, and then Right, and then we got a bunch of Super Metroid map randomizer. If memory serves, I was doing hard logic, but with more difficult item placement. So less expectation of doing weird tricks and more expectation of fighting Ridley with three energy tanks. I might need to do homework over the weekend of learning the nuances of a quick kill on Ridley for that. But I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Or might even just be regular hard logic and sort of see if I can do 3 in one sitting. So rather than kind of go for actually sort of trying to speed run the Metroid stuff. And then, like, if I feel the need to sequence break, that'll be fun. But, you know, that I need to get from this point to this other point because there's, you know, a major item. But I don't feel like going and doing the way that it wants me to. Can I do this weird trick that happens to work in this location? I think I like the idea of how that sounds as far as the stream content goes. Plus, I really like Super Metroid in that way. Oh, you know, I did. I need to sort of watch them again to internalize them. Because yeah, it's. I like knowing, like, because it's being. It's mostly just the positioning and muscle memory that'll have to come with it. Autopilot. Alright. Should be 83 for both here? 82, okay. Alright, so Bosch is where we would like him to be. I was thinking we could swap Bosch out for Vaughn, just so we kind of keep him on level. But I think if Bosch happens to be higher than 85, I don't think that's going to hurt us.
Might even work to our advantage.
And then in other news, when we're done with 12, actually, if we're going to move on to 13, I need to get a new PS3 controller, or we just play the Steam version. I think I can actually toggle so the Steam version I have is the Japanese version. But I think I can toggle the voices to be in English? Like, the text can be in Japanese or English. So that's not going to be an issue. I don't know how invested people are going to be in the story to really care about the voice acting. I will say, the voice acting for Snow and Hope in English are totally insufferable. They're actually really good in Japanese. But conversely, Lightning, Saz, and Vanilla and Fang are good in both, but Lightning and Saz are, although not bad in Japanese, I think the English voice work for Lightning and Saz are really, really good. And save for a few scant parts of the game, I really won't be using Snow or Hope, because they kind of suck. By endgame, if I remember correctly, I was mostly using Fang and Vanille. Fang is really good at, so each character kind of you can play multiple roles, but some of them are just sort of better at certain roles. And most everything that Snow is good at, later on Fang is better than him at it, and just can do other things. Similarly, everything that Hope is good for, Vanille winds up being better in all aspects. No, we'll cross the bridge when we get to it. So my thing is, I have one PS3 controller, and it's kind of dead. I would have to buy either, drop $60, $70 on a refurbished one, which I'm all for, or buy a third-party one, which they never feel right to me. Maybe the levels. I wonder. Alright, well, we'll wait on that wondering.